Happy Tuesday. Woo! I've been busy. I've been very busy, and I have a very ambitious night planned for tonight. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it, but I'm gonna try. All right, first thing I got to do is go pick up some stuff. I'm in the process right now of running errands and picking stuff up and just getting stuff done. So for the fourth angel that I got off the tree yesterday, I ordered some stuff for her from Academy Sports, but today I got a text from them saying that it may be sometime next week before my order is ready for pickup, which I don't know why, because all I ordered was a damn hoodie and some sweatpants, and I couldn't get in touch with anybody to find out, like, can I just go to the store and pick it out my damn self? I mean, I know what it is. So they're saying my order was delayed. I said, screw it. Screw them. I canceled the order. So I'm just going to go out and do some shopping my damn self, and I'm going to find her some Nike stuff myself. If they can't pick it up, if they're too busy, that's fine. I'm sure they are busy. I'm sure they got plenty of stuff to do. I am freezing. I am so cold. It's 42 degrees this evening. It never really got above about, I don't think it even made it to 50 today. Which, if you're in a colder place, you don't need to, it's not a contest. Like, I'm colder. Well, I'm not jealous because I hate being cold, and it seems like a silly thing to brag about. Like, being cold sucks. I can't feel my fingers. If you think that's cold, don't tell me how cold it isn't. Don't tell me how cold it isn't. My blood is too thin for that cold weather. I learned that spending a winter up north of Chicago. Like, screw this weather, man. I am not made for this shit. Walk outside, it's so cold, it just takes your breath away. Like, get me the hell out of here. Damn lake effect snow. I had to keep a little broom by my front door of my apartment and go out there and sweep all the damn snow off my car and let the poor thing warm up for a little bit before I ever went anywhere. Killed my battery. But how do y'all live up there? It sucks. No, I was so happy to get back down here. Praise God. I'll be religious for a second. Praise God. Get me back down south. This weather's for the birds. I'm not interested in this. How'd I get off on that? I don't know. It's a tirade that I go on sometimes. Because transplants come down here. Y'all know from up north, we call y'all transplants. You come down here and you tell us how cold it isn't. Like, nobody asked you. But we're polite. We were raised to be polite, so we won't say it. But every damn one of us is thinking, nobody asked you. We don't care how cold it is where you came from. We don't care that you don't even feel the need to put on a jacket. Look at me, I'm in short sleeves. Shut up. Kiss my grits. Go back up to the frozen north or wherever the hell you came from. If you're upset that you don't have to wear a coat. You're cold? Anyway. No, it's too late to not get me started. I got my damn self started. Ugh. Transplants. We love y'all, but at the same time, God almighty, just knock it off. We've heard it all before from the other transplants. Just stop. And stop telling us there's nowhere decent to eat here. I don't want to hear that either. You can't get a decent bagel, hot dog, or a pizza. I know. That's what y'all all say that. Talking like your nose is all stopped up. Sorry. No, we love you. Just quit dissing this place, man. Jesus. It irritates me. We have a lot of transplants here. I mean, not as bad as like Raleigh, Durham, like the Triangle area and Charlotte. I mean, they have a lot more than we do, but we have enough. So I'm gonna go to Kohl's. Now, I went to Kohl's website yesterday, and everything I found that I thought the fourth angel would like, it said that it was out of stock in her size, like extra small, like they didn't have it. So I'm going to go try my luck in the store, even though the website said, no, the store doesn't have it either. I find a lot of times that's not true. If you actually go to the store, you can find, what you want. Anyway, I'm going to go to Kohl's, and I'm going to see if I can find her some Nike stuff. And I also have to I'm going to stop at Walmart first because all my items started with B until I remember something else. I need to get a basketball for the 8-year-old boy because I ordered one on Amazon and it's delayed and now they don't know when it's coming. So I just canceled that too. I'll just go buy one in the store. Basketball, bike bag, what was bows, basketball, bike bag, and bows. It sounds like a skit from Sesame Street or something, but yeah, basketball, bike bag, and bows were the 3 things I needed. I need a bike bag for the 8-year-old's bike because the bags I have at home are not big enough. The big gift bags, they're too small. So I'm going to get like a designated bike bag if they have them at Walmart, which I think they do. And I'm going to a Christmas party this weekend, and we're doing a gift exchange, and I need some cellophane. That doesn't start with B. That was one thing that I added that kind of messed up the little B pattern I had going. I need to get some of that cellophane, like you cover a little gift basket in, because I made my own little gift basket. I ordered some soap from the Uari Soap Company, and I found this beautiful heart-shaped wicker basket at Goodwill. It's gorgeous. It's brand new. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. So I took it home and I filled it with crinkle paper, like shredded recycled crinkle paper. And then I put the little soaps in there. It's adorable. It's so cute. So that's going to be my gift exchange, but I got to cover it in something, and then I have to wrap it. Everything has to be wrapped. It's like a dirty Santa kind of thing. So I got to wrap it. Oh, look at all it's just a sea of brake lights ahead of me. Look, my stars. Well, you can't see quite all of it. It goes on up the hill up yonder. Don't y'all feel bad for me? No, where I live, we have worse traffic. People who brag about their bad traffic just perplex me. No, I don't care for this. Look at it. It goes on up the hill. All the way up to Costco. Look at that shit. So I'm gonna brave this traffic here, and I'm gonna go to Walmart, and I'm gonna get bows, basketball, and a bike bag. But I also need this is not for Christmas. I need some American cheese slices. You know, like the pre-wrapped cheese. Have y'all seen enough of this traffic? I'm gonna turn you back around. Yeah, so that's what I'm in right now. I need some of those little slices of Kraft American cheese. They're really good for grilled cheese sandwiches, but we only have 1 slice left in the refrigerator, which I discovered yesterday. I have cuts on my fingers. This was from doing the Christmas tree over the weekend. Was it the Christmas tree? I cut it pretty bad, and it looks terrible. I don't know. I'm going to try to cover it with something. But I'm going to try to do 2 gift wrapping videos tonight when I get home. Because I got to go do this, and then I got to go home, and I got to get set up and do gift wrapping videos, because I want to get everything done and wrapped, and my older son is going to drop everything off for me, which is awesome, because I work all day, and it's kind of hard for me to get out there to drop it off at the place of business. Like, I don't have the free time I had this time last year. I had a hell of a lot more free time. I don't have any free time anymore. Like, I don't. I could not tell you the last time I went to bed before 11 o'clock. I couldn't tell you. And that alarm goes off bright and early no matter what time I went to sleep. And it starts to catch up to me after a while. I start to feel the effects of it. I am hurting. I am hurting. But it's all right. Because the angel tree season is always so much fun. I enjoy it. I get a little stressed out because of time constraints. I wish they would give us a little longer to get everything dropped off. I really wish they would. We had until the 10th last year. This year, everything's got to be turned in by the 8th. All right. And I know that seems like it's far off. It's not. It's really not. November is over this week. Yeah. So I'm going to see if I can get the gift wrapping done tonight. I won't upload both if I get both of them done. I won't upload both because gift wrapping videos take a lot of editing time. Oh, I didn't think about that. There's a lot of editing that has to be done to those videos because of the loud noises, and people don't believe me. They don't. Just leave it in there. No, it bothers me too much. No, I can't. And maybe it legitimately doesn't bother people, but it bothers me. I mean, I look at it this way. Is it a noise that if I'm trying to go to sleep, would it disturb me? And then it comes out. Now I am a light sleeper. I didn't used to be, but after my older son was born, I don't know. I just became a very light sleeper, and I still am. It doesn't take much to wake me up. And I hate that because every little sound wakes me up. So I have a little sound machine in my room, and that helps. But yeah, I'm a light sleeper. So I try to look at it like that. If it's something that would disturb my sleep, I cut it out. Because I know I'm not alone in being a light sleeper. Now, maybe some people don't understand that and they can sleep through an atomic blast, but, you know, not everybody can. And I started getting the comments on my angel tree videos. I have a question now. Human behavior fascinates me. It absolutely fascinates me. So much so that I did get a degree in psychology. I never did anything with it, but I did get it. This is a certain personality type. I don't know what it is, but there is a definite personality type to the people who say things. Because they say it about the blessing box as well. And here's what they say. They say things like, okay, but I mean, it's good that you do this and all, but how do you know the kids are going to get those presents? I mean, are you cutting the barcodes off the presents? Are you giving them receipts so they can return it if they want to? I wouldn't do that, because then they'll return it and they'll use the money for themselves. How do you know? How do you know the kids are going to get the presents? Do you have any way to confirm that the children actually get these presents? No. Well, I wouldn't do it. I mean, if that's what they say. Well, I just don't think I could do it then. I mean, unless I knew the children were going to get the presents, I don't think I'd feel right. I mean, I just feel like the parent or the guardian or whoever is just going to take this stuff and sell it or try to return it and keep the money. So, I mean, don't you wonder about that? I mean, I would wonder about that. Like, don't you think that a lot of them do that? That they're just signing their kids up for these things so they can get the presents and sell them? I mean, maybe they don't even have kids. Do they have to prove they have kids? I mean, do they have to show any kind of ID or anything? I mean, they just keep saying, how do you know? How do you know? In the blessing box, it's the same thing. How do you know that the people taking stuff out of there need it? Do you expect me to stand there and, like, what, give a test to everybody that walks up to the blessing box? And do they have to look poor enough? What criteria do you propose I use to make sure someone is worthy of the contents of the box? I'm just saying, I mean, you know, how do you know they're not just taking it and they don't need it? Well, I don't know. I have no way of knowing that. I don't imagine that most people are out there shopping in blessing boxes for shit they don't need. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm naive. I just really don't know that it's a widespread thing. I'm spitting on myself. I just don't know that that's a common thing. But again, maybe I'm naive. Hell, I don't know. But how do you know? I don't understand how you can be okay with it and not wonder. I don't know. I just don't wonder about things like that. I'm just trying to help, because I know a lot of people are having a hard time right now. A lot more than you might think. I mean, it doesn't show so much on the surface, but you think about it, everything has gone up in the last couple of years. You have, you know, groceries, utilities, gas, hell, car insurance, taxes. Our property taxes went through the damn roof here last year. There was a huge jump in our property taxes last year. I'm paying a lot more now in property taxes than I was 2 or 3 years ago. There was a big jump because the value of everything they revalued everyone's property. And my house is now valued at more than twice of what I paid for it just 6 years ago. And I'm paying taxes accordingly now. So they take a big wet bite out of my ass every year. And it's the same for everybody. And if you don't own a home, if you pay rent, your rent went up. I guarantee your rent has gone up a lot in the last couple of years. So anyway, what I'm saying is, there are a lot more people out there struggling than you may think. I mean, if it hasn't hit you personally yet, you may not know, and maybe you think everything is just hunky-dory. It's not. And that was why I really wanted to make sure I did the angel tree this year. I wish I could do 6 like I did last year. I just don't have time. I'm going to be able to do 4, though. Let me park on this side. I'm going to do 4. And I feel good about it. I'm going to go over to Kohl's after I get down here, and I'm going to see what kind of Nike stuff they have. I did order her some socks, some Nike socks on Amazon. I think they're coming this weekend. I hope they'll get here sooner than that, but it's okay if they don't. I do have until December 8th, so, but December 8th is going to be here before you know it. Shit. But anyway, okay, that was my main question for you was, what kind of personality type is that? What is that? Because it is a very distinct, because I get this question from people, and the main thing they want to know is, how do you know you're not being scammed? How do you know scammers aren't taking this stuff and doing scammy things with them? I don't know. I don't. Do you not get to meet these people? No. Hell no. I shouldn't. It's anonymous. Man, I just think they should, give you some kind of peace of mind and some kind of confirmation that the children got the presents. I mean, you should be provided some sort of proof. No, why? They don't owe me anything. I signed up for this voluntarily. There is nowhere to park. I signed up for this voluntarily. They don't owe me anything. They don't owe me any kind of proof. Do you want them to also have to prove to me that they are poor enough to need it? Like, what? Does everybody have to look like Oliver Twist and come to me begging for another bowl of gruel before I will, favor them with a gift? I mean, what the fuck? I don't know. Nobody's criticized me too much this year. Usually I get criticized. They'll say stuff like, well, why did you spend so much on this one kid? I think you spent more on this one. Why didn't you spend more on this kid? Or they'll say, if you hadn't spent so much on each kid, you could have done more for more kids. Well, yeah, I could take every angel off that tree and buy them all a damn candy bar and say we took care of all of them, but that's not how it works. I do enjoy it, though. I do enjoy it. Most people are really excited. Most people love to see the videos, and I love to do them. I really do. So I'm not really bothered by the how do you know people. It just fascinates me. What kind of personality? What is that? So I would think somebody like that is very suspicious. Obviously, they're very suspicious. They think a lot about other people's motives. They automatically assume that you have, you do not have good intentions, so you must be up to something. I don't know. Sound like antisocial? That's not antisocial. What is that? I don't know, but it's really interesting because I get it with the blessing box too. How do you know the people taking this stuff actually need it? I don't know that, and I've never worried about it. Wow. Anyway, actually, I have some stuff to go in there. I bought some Aldi hats and socks. I'm gonna put those in the blessing box next time I get out that way, and I'm gonna get some more food to go in there too. So, but it's getting below freezing at night, so I'm gonna need to make sure that whatever I put in there, it will be okay. I just now thought about that, because it's supposed to get down in the 20s for the next few nights, and it's gonna start getting, like that. So I need to make sure that it's not something that's gonna get messed up if it gets cold. I need to keep that in mind. But I'm gonna get more like socks and gloves and hats and just, scarves and warm weather stuff to put in there for kids and adults. Anyway, I'm gonna go into Walmart and I'm gonna get my stuff. I did order a couple of mermaid Barbies on Amazon last night for the 5-year-old, and I'm gonna get the basketball for the 8-year-old, and then I'm going over the 14-year-old. Somebody mentioned that I need to get some heat, a spray to help if you're using heat products. That's another thing I want to get in here. I'm glad I said that out loud. The heat, I don't know, because I don't ever curl my hair, but like heat spray to keep from damaging your hair. I'm gonna see if I can find a bottle of that too, and I'll stick it in her stocking or something. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just fascinated. Human behavior just fascinates me. Like I watch people and I wonder why do you do that? Because sometimes I just want to ask, but I don't want to get punched in the face. Like, why do you do that? People who drag their feet when they walk and they don't have Parkinson's, it's like one of the early signs of Parkinson's. People who drag their feet when they walk, I just want to ask them, why do you drag your feet when you walk? Why don't you pick up your feet? I don't know. I notice a lot of people do that, and I just don't know why that is. Why do old men jingle change in their pocket? Why do you do that? Why do you sit there jingling change in your pocket nonstop? Why do you do that? I don't know. Maybe I'm just nosy. I just wonder why people do what they do. Anyway, I'm going to get in here because I got to get home because I got a hell of a lot to do. I may only get one video recorded tonight. I don't know. Because I still got to have time to edit it. Then it's got to have time to process and all my stars. Anyway, happy Tuesday to you. Thank you so much for watching and for being here. And I'll see you again soon.